Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Undertale. It's been a little while since the last episode or last video in general. I recently had a little bit of a cold over the past few days or so. I did make a video talking about it, saying that I need maybe a week or two to recover, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I could last that long. So I basically did the best I could. You know, I rested a little bit, took it easy, rested a little bit, did my best to heal as quickly as possible to at least get my nose under control. Just because I can't stay with that long. I can try and take a break, but the thing is, when it comes to breaks, I have commitment issues when it comes to breaks. I say I'm going to take a break, and then I just can't go through it. I can take maybe a couple days off, but a week? Yeah, right. Good luck with that. So I basically try to heal up as quickly as possible, just because I hate taking days off. I hate not recording. So, in this episode of Undertale, we're going to be continuing on. So, in the last episode, Last episode, it was a little bit of a while ago now, but I think we carried on exploring the marshy area. We met the turtle shopkeeper. I can never remember his name, but we saw him. We spoke to him. I remember we've got to come back to him later on towards the end of the game because he's got a story for us that you can't remember right now. So I've made a mental note of that to come back later towards the end of the series. So we met him, and then we basically ended the episode here in Temi Village. And in this episode, well, I'm not sure what's going to happen, to be honest. This episode's going to be a bit weird because there is something I want to show that you can do here, but it's going to take a while and it's very grindy, so I'm going to have to cut around it. So I'm going to have to do a section, which is what I'm recording now, and then after that, the main episode. So it's going to take a couple days to record this, I think. But without further ado, let me just quickly put my headphones on, and then we will begin. So, right. So first of all, I want to show you this first bit's going to be a little bit of a tutorial, I suppose. So if you remember, in the last episode or episode before, I can never remember, but in the last episode or two, we got this item called dog residue. Now, the thing is, a dog residue, it does have a use. It's basically used as an instant money maker. It's a little cheaty, but combined with dog residue and Tem Village, you can actually use it to make cash pretty damn quick. So basically, so here comes the tutorial side of things. So first of all, what you want to do is first, you want to use your dog residue, and that will fill up. So use your dog residue, and then that will fill your inventory up with it'll fill the entirety of your inventory up with dog residue, and that's the first step of the process. So you want to fill your inventory up with dog residue. Now, before doing that, you want to go to your box if you haven't already. I took precaution beforehand, but if you haven't already, you want to make sure there's at least one empty spot in here. I basically put all my items in here and made sure, all my items. But basically, my point is, you want to make sure there's at least one free space so you can put a dog residue in here, just in case you accidentally sell all of them, because that is very possible. But make sure you have a spare dog residue in here just in case, and always keep a spare one because it's very handy when you need to make money quickly. But yeah, make sure you've got a dog residue. Make sure you've got a dog residue in reserve. And now we'll begin the actual process. So first, we'll want to go into here in the Tem shop. Let's just quickly talk to her, I suppose. Let's see, talk. Let's see. Do all this real quick. So, hi, I'm Temi. Hi, I'm Temi. About yourself. Hi, I'm Temi. Temi history. Us Tems have deep history. About shop. Go to the Tem shop. Okay, that's again very. Temis are very basic. So now let's. Okay, so what I want to do now is go into sell, and then basically what you want to do here is basically sell all of your dog residue and dog salad except for one. Make sure you always have one. That's why I recommend having one in reserve just in case you do sell them all accidentally. And as you can see, they do go from like, they do vary, like the price does vary as you can see. But the idea is sell all of them but one. Whoa! You got a dog residues? I'm not speaking late. Or however she speaks. I gotta have those dog residues, but I gotta pay for college. But I always wanted dog residues. Okay, so whenever you see that, she will try to basically whenever you do this, you want to say no, and then basically she'll in desperation she'll raise the price. Whenever you say that, you want to do this just so you can get as much out of this as possible. Now 4G might not be much, but combined with this and all the grinding, again, this is a very, very grindy process, but for this like god tier item that we're going for, which I know it is very cheaty, like the process of this is very cheaty, but I promise you I'm not going to use this armor for the rest of the series. I'm getting it only for the sake of showing it. I'm going to use it like, I think I'll use it in like one major boss. I'm not going to bother using it in a regular fight just because I won't have enough time to show it, but I'll use it for the next major boss just for the sake of showing it, and then after that it's going in the box for the rest of the series. Just this is literally just for the sake of showing it pretty much. But we'll go yeah, and then you want to sell every single dog residue except for one, and dog salad. So again, sell, dog salad, sell, dog residue, sell, and then before you sell the last one, you want to go back out. So yeah, you want to go back out, and then you basically want to use, basically after that it's just rinse and repeat. So again, so fill your inventory up with dog residues, like so. Yep. So fill your inventory up with dog residues, and then sell all of them but one. So sell. Okay, yeah. Dog residues. Yeah. We get it. Yep. So no, that's 5. That's 8. That's a little better. So again, just sell all of them but one, and make sure you keep one dog residue just in case. Be conscious about that. And basically, you just want to do that a bunch of times. It's again very repetitive. It's very repetitive, very annoying, very tedious, but it does pay off in the long run. So again, just keep on doing that over and over, and yeah, we get it. Okay, yeah. Okay, how much are you gonna give me this time? Okay, 5. No. 8. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Okay, and that gets us into the hundreds. So, as you can see, a bunch of repetition of just selling, of just like creating more dog residue and selling it. That's got me quite a little bit of that's got me quite a bit of gold there. So basically, after doing that a bit, then the next step of that is, again, make sure you keep a dog residue on you just in case. As you can see, I have got one here, like in here, just in case, in reserve, just in case you need it for like later investments. But eventually, the dog residue is only a beginner. Like once you've got a certain amount of gold, then you can go back to the turtle guy, and then you can start buying things, because again, he can sell you things that will get you a lot more than what dog residue can sell you, and that will speed up the process. So again, you also want to skip any battle you can here, just because that's only going to slow you down, and is quite frankly a little annoying at this point. But then you want to go all the way back to the turtle guy here. I can never remember his name, but you want to go all back here. So basically, it's just a constant back and forth between Temmie Village and the shop. So let's see, buy, and basically you want to buy like cloudy glasses here. and just buy as many as you can. Carrying too much? Okay, that's a good sign. So yeah, just buy all that. So yeah, we've got all that. So basically, after you've grinded up with all the once you've grinded all that money with the dog residue, then you want to go back here and get a bunch of cloudy glasses, because they'll typically go for a lot more than dog residue. So again, have the dog residue as a starter, just to start you off, and then just after that you go onto the cloudy glasses, and that will get you a lot more. So again, remember the path. It can be a little tricky. Actually, I might have gone. Have I gone the wrong way? I might have done. I can't remember. Oh no, there we go. Yep. And again, skip any battle you can, like so. And yeah, after that, it's just constantly running back and forth between everything. So again, make sure I've got just want to make sure, yeah, I've got a dog residue just in case, because I probably will end up selling this one. So let's see, yeah, dog residue, sell. I've got one in reserve, and then just as you can see here, the cloudy glasses go for a lot more than dog residue. As you can see, so again, 50. So sell all of that. Yep, we get it. Okay, 51G, that's really good. But 65G, that's even better. So yeah, sell all of that, and then it's just a case of rinse and repeat at that point. Also, make sure you save here just in case. I don't know, I want to save here. I recommend you do as well, just because this process can be rather annoying, and you do not want to have to repeat it at all. So it's again, it's just at this point, it's just a bunch of rinse and repeat. So yeah. But yeah, just continue doing that. Basically, yeah, just get the dog residue, and then just buy a whole bunch of cloudy glasses, fill your inventory with them, and yeah, because that'll get you a lot more than what dog residue can. Okay, carrying too much, and then yeah, it's literally just a case of rinse and repeat after that. So I think I'll carry on doing this for a bit. Yeah, just okay. It's also recommended to like stop and then go again, just because that lowers the chance of a random encounter. I found it's not always guaranteed, but yeah. Again, not much advice I can other than that. Just first get a bunch of dog residue, sell it. Then once it got into the hundreds of the gold, then start going for the cloudy glasses instead of dog residue, which gets you a lot more. But other than that, I can't really say too much. And again, flee any battle you can, because they only get in the way at this point. But yeah, here we are at 10 village, and yeah. So again, so sell. Yeah, we get it. Okay. No. Sure. And basically just keep on doing that until you have enough. Okay, and after a bunch of grinding, as you can see, we now have quite a bit of gold there. So let's go into the Tem shop and go into buy. And yeah, I think we have enough now. So let's go to pay for Tem's college. Yep. Whoa. That's a lot of money. Can I really accept this? Okay. Tem, go to college and make you proud. Off she goes. The face is still there. And she's back. Tem back from college. Tem learned many things. Learn to sell new items. Okay, let's see what we got. How much is it going to be this time? I know it's going to be a ridiculous amount, so let's say buy. Okay, right. So now she's asking for 7,000 gold. So, you know what we're going to do now, don't you? Yep. It's literally just a case of rinse and repeat again. So, yeah. See you in a bit. And after a few all-nighters of non-stop grinding and dying, we finally have enough for the Temi armor. Now, you might have noticed that the price has went down a fair bit since the last clip, which was filmed a couple nights ago at this point. I was going to record it sooner, but I had a few technical difficulties with my Audacity. That's fixed now, but yeah, what I'm trying to say is the price is a lot lower than it was. I completely forgot about this. I'll probably have a text event talking about it a little bit earlier in the video, but I forgot about it. But basically, in combination of selling a bunch of dog residues and cloudy glasses like I was doing earlier, in combination of that, you can also die a bunch on purpose, because the more you die, the lower the price goes. So you can sell items to get more money, so that's a good, that's a good money maker if you need something. Something that I'll probably come back to a little bit later if I need money for like items and stuff, because at least that way I don't need to worry about it. Probably do that off screen. But in combination with selling a bunch of things, you can also die on purpose to lower the price, and that works for both the Temi armor and Temi's college fee. So either way, in combination of selling and dying, we now have enough for the Temi armor, which we are now going to buy. There we go, we now have the Temi armor. So, yeah, that's left us with like 111G, which is still a lot, to be honest. I thought maybe I might need to grind a bit off screen, but I don't think so. I think we're basically good here. Anyway, let's go out, and I will actually equip the Temi armor here. So now let's quickly have a little look in for Temi armor. So let's see. So Temi armor, defense 20. The things you can learn with a college education. So I did say this a little while ago, but the Temi armor is stupidly OP. I call it a god tier item because it's stupidly OP. I can't remember how it works, but it's defense 20, and not only that, but it heals. It basically, not only does it give you defense 20, but it gives you, I think it gives you like ridiculously long invincibility frames. And so not only does it give you 20 defense, not only does it give you stupidly long heal invincibility frames, but it also, I think it practically heals you back to max HP every couple of turns. So it's a stupidly ridiculously OP item. And I said this before, but in case anyone missed it, I'm not going to use this for the rest of the game. I'm only going to use this for like the next major boss fight, so probably Undyne. I'll equip it now. I'll keep it on for a little bit just for the sake of showing it, just, you know, making this the Temi armor episode. So I'll use it now for the next few fights. I'll use it for the Undyne boss fight. And after that, it's going back in the box for the rest of the series, unless, of course, I need it. Again, I have said in previous videos, but I'm not afraid to lower the difficulty or do whatever or use guides if I have to, because again, I prefer progress over challenge. So if I have to, I will. I've got the Temi armor as a crutch if I need it, but I'm not going to rely on it too much. Again, Undertale's not, like, unless you're doing Genocide, Undertale's not too difficult anyways. So yeah, the point is, I'm going to use this for a little bit, just for the sake of showing it off. I'll use it for the Undyne boss fight, and after that, it's going in the box for the rest of the series, unless I need it for something. But anyway, let's, okay. Reduces attacks when worn, recovers HP every other turn. Invincible. Okay, yeah. So again, stupidly OP. So let's see. Temi armor. Use. You donned the Temi armor. So yes, if we look at our stats now, defense 20 again, super OP. But again, I'm not gonna be wearing it for super long. So in the meantime, what do we have now? All tutu. So let's have a look. Let's get our items here. Let's see. So let's see. Spider donut. Okay, so leave that. Leave the dog residue in here as well. So astronaut food, astronaut food. Leave the dog residue there. Old tutu, I'll keep that there. So once I'm done with the Temmie armor, I can just put it in its place. And I think that's everything in terms of healing items, I think. So we are going to continue on. But before that, I think I will actually go back to the turtle guy just so I can get more HP items because, again, we're going into the Undyne boss fight probably next episode, I think. But let's quickly go back to the turtle guy. I can never remember his name. I know it begins with G. I can't remember anything other than that. But let's go back. This might be a shorter episode just because I'd rather leave the boss fight for Undyne like next episode. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. Flex. Okay, we need a flex 3 times. So flex 1. Flexing contest. Okay, so we've got 2 of them to watch out for now. But again, as you can see, the Temmie armor, yeah, the Temmie armor just healed me, so it's, so again, I'm not using it long term. This is only like, I'm only using it like over this episode and the next couple, like the next 2 episodes, just for the sake of showing it off, and that's it. So don't worry about me cheating. You know, I know I've said I'm alright with cheating, but I'd rather not cheat unless I have to. So, you know, so let's see. Aaron is ready for next flex. Okay, Aaron, flex twice. Okay, we know all this. Okay, we just need to avoid washover. But again, the Temmie armor will heal us anyway, so we don't need to worry too much. Aaron, flex. And that should be the 3rd one. Yep, there he goes. So now it's just washover. Which all we need to do is get him to clean us, and that's, yeah, again, I'm not, with the Temmie armor, I'm not too worried. Okay, washover is rinsing off pizza. Okay, washover. Oh! We can already spare him. Okay, fair enough. Spare. There he goes. Yeah. Gold 30. Again, I'm not too worried about gold anymore. Like, to be honest, I'm not super happy with how much gold I have there. I kind of wish I had a little bit more like that. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit there. So, yeah, I feel like I have a bit too much gold there, to be honest, so, but, oh well, to be honest, maybe I should have focused more on dying than actually selling stuff, because that way I could have lowered the price and not be super, like super, like, have a super amount of money, but, you know, I mean, it is, you know, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, you know. Anyway, let's see, okay, let's see, heals 18 HP, heals 10 HP, okay, what's better, 10, 18, looks like a crab, speed in battle, okay, so I think maybe that improves your speed, I think. But that does more HP. Hang on. 10. Let's go with that. I know that's a bit more, but speed would be nice. So get a couple of them. Get rid of some of this excess money. Okay, that's 87. I feel a little bit better about that. I don't feel like super okay, I'm a little happy with that now, but we don't have like a suit. Again, 87. 87, I'm more happy about that now. And again, I do still have the, hang on, do I have the dog residue? I'm pretty sure I do. Let me just make sure, yeah, I do. So, I've still got the dog residue, and I've got access to Temmie Village now, so I can go back and do that if I need to, but I'm satisfied. Like, I was not quite happy with how much gold I had back then, but that's more believable. That's a little more acceptable now. So, did I forget to read these last time? I can't remember. Let's see. I might have forgotten. Hurt, beaten, and fearful for our lives. We stranded to the humans. 7 of the greatest magicians seals in the underground. You can read all that if you want. I'm just gonna briefly skim over it enough to, just because it's. You can read all that if you want. There's only a few power well destroyed. Blah blah blah. Let's see, but the curse placed no entrance exits. There's no way humans could. Yeah. We were trapped down here forever. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got another iron and another washer. Well, we know what to do here then. So let's see. So I think before. Okay, let's see. So again, flex 1. Iron, you okay? Yeah, we get it. Flexing contest? Okay, right. So avoid the attacks. Again, I'm not too worried because I've got the Temi armor. Again, I'm not relying too much on the Temi armor. It's just for the next couple episodes. After the Undying Bite, I'll put it back in the box. Flex. Okay, so you flex twice as hard. Next. Okay, just avoid the attacks. Yep, not too bad. Okay. Next flex. Aaron. That's 3 times. Very hard. Off he goes. Okay, right. Now it's just a case of sparing Washower because I don't know, we could spare him already before. Washower is looking for some good, clean fun. Yeah, we can already spare him. Okay. And that gets us 30 gold. Ooh. Yeah. Not too happy about that. That's a little bit, yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it? But again, it can't always be helped. You know, it's an unfortunate byproduct of all that grinding I was doing for the Temi armor. It's unfortunate, but can't be helped. It can't always be helped. Anyway, yeah, I think we're pretty much okay for healing items now. And again, we've got the Temi armor for a little bit, so let's carry on this way. Oh god. Okay, we got a okay, we got Washower and. Right, so let's see. So we know what we've got to do here. So you want a crap. I pressed the wrong button. Oh yeah, we get it. That was my bad. My finger slipped. Like I was about to press unhug, but my finger slipped on the control the last minute. So that wasn't my fault. Okay. Okay. Note to self: use the D-pad for this. Use the D-pad for this. That's much better. Unhug. There you go. That's what I meant to do. You unhug to respect you. Okay. Yeah, again, we've just read all this before. Okay, let's see. So, seem comfortable with your presence, so we can now spare you. And it turns into a more small. Okay. Right. Just avoid the attacks. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. Okay, gotta actually do something with you now, so... oh, use the D-pad, you moron! Clean. You asked what should clean you, it jumps from entirely. Green means clean, okay. So we just... Okay, there we go. 1 is all you need, I think. You need at least 1. Spare. Okay. That's way too much for my liking. Okay, next puzzle. Right, so basically this... Okay, for this next puzzle, the lights are constantly going off here. So make sure you interact with these lamps to turn the lights back on. So let's see. Without candles or magic to guide them home, the monsters use crystals to navigate. Okay, yeah, we get it. All right, so. Okay, so we gotta keep doing that. I hope there's not too many, Okay, so luckily, it looks like there are quite a bit of, lanterns around. So we don't have to be in the dark too much, but yeah, again, we still got enemies here, so... No. Aaron will flex. Flex, okay, 1. Dodge. 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 I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it, to be honest. Okay. No, that was the wrong button. Aaron, flex twice. Okay, ready for next flex. I won't lose. Okay, again, I'm getting hit a little bit, but I'm not too worried. Next flex, okay. Flex 3 times. Very hard. Off he goes. And I think we can just spare Washoe now. That always seems to be the pattern, I think. Ow. Okay, let's see. Right. There we go. Spare, 30 gold. Oh, okay, the lights are going out again. Okay, there's a lantern over there. I see you. Oh, God. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, that's a dead end there, so let's carry on this way then. Okay, that's a dead end there. And there is, okay, there. And I think that's the end of this room. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 5 minutes, not too bad. Okay. Oh, hey, Echo Flower. Behind you. Oh, there she is. Hi, Undyne. All the dots. 7. 7 human souls. With the power of 7 human souls, our king, King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. Kami. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity. And give them back the suffering and pain that we have endured. All the dots. Understand, human? This is your only chance at redemption. Okay, so Undyne, listen, I get where she's coming from, you know, but at the same time, you know, again, thousands and thousands and thousands of years have passed since all that, you know? You can't really blame us for what our ancestors have done. You know, it's very much the same kind of deal of what happened. Again, slight spoiler for the final season of Attack on Titan. Like Attack on Titan, the final season, the whole Marley arc, just the final season in general. So again, anyone who's not seen the final season of Attack on Titan, you might want to skip. I'll have a timestamp on screen now. But yeah, I'll wait just a sec. Okay, assuming you've actually skipped to the timestamp, basically in Attack on Titan, the final season, Gabby just hated all Eldians. Basically, they were like, you know, they were like brainwashed and manipulated by Marleyan propaganda, like saying that all Eldians are pure evil, devils, you know, devils of humanity, island devils, all that kind of stuff. And it's all propaganda because, again, the stuff that the Eldians did was thousands and thousands on thousands of years ago, but because of Marleyan propaganda and all that, they're teaching their soldiers, you know, the next inheritors of the Nine Titans, they're teaching all of them that all Eldians are evil, all Eldians are horrible, are monsters. You know, they're basically saying that they're basically, even though that happened thousands and thousands of years ago, the current day Eldians are still guilty of those crimes 1,000 years ago, and it's unfair. It's really, really unfair to judge people of the current times based on what people of the past have done. It's extremely unfair because again, people can change. You know, times change, people can change, and again, especially over thousands and thousands of years ago, it's a little unfair to judge current day people based on what happened thousands of years ago. Because again, think of like that can even be associated to like our time. Like think of it, like sure, you know, us, the British, I I think I remember, like, you know, because the British have done some questionable things in the past. You know, the number of places they've, like, the number of countries they've invaded over the years, and they've done some pretty questionable stuff. But again, just because the old early British did questionable things doesn't mean we're guilty of it, because again, this happened a thousand years ago. Just because us Brits did something questionable or whatever thousands of years ago doesn't mean I'm guilty of those crimes, you know, because again, I'm innocent. I didn't do any of that. And again, it's the same logic, you know, that can be applied there. Okay, spoilers done. That's all that. But yeah, point is, the point is, you can't just associate all of that with what we did in the past. Like, again, this is thousands of years ago. Times change, people change, or especially all of that long ago. So yeah. Not really redemption, because I think humanity's probably already been redeemed at this point. I mean, sure, there are still some rotten eggs out there, but not everyone. Give up your soul, or I'll take it from your body. Or tear it from your body, sorry. Oh boy. Undyne, I'll help you fight. Yo, you did it. Undyne's right in front of you. You've got front row seats to her fight. Not sure if you've noticed, but I've also got front row seats to her spear. Not ideal, is it really? Wait. Who's she fighting? Hey! You're not going to tell my parents about this, are you? Okay, let's see. Go to vehicle flower again. You're not going to tell my parents about this, are you? I like that little detail, like vehicle flower, because that's the last thing it heard. It's just repeating that over again. Let's enter the detail there. You know, lore building. I quite like that. Okay, yeah, we can all see this now. This was hidden before because of the darkness. I'll carry on going for a little bit, I think. Just until, because I think the fight with Undyne is coming up, and I'll save that for next episode. You hear a passing conversation. If I say my wish, do you promise not to laugh? You hear a passing conversation. Of course I won't laugh. Passing conversation. Someday, I'd like to climb this mountain we're all buried under. Standing under the sky, looking out at the real world, at the world all around. That's my wish. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh. Sorry, it's just funny. That's my wish too. Okay, however, there is a prophecy. The angel who has fallen. The one who has fallen the surface has seen the surface. They will return, and the underground will go empty. And again, that depending on pacifist or genocide route, that can be like, again, in the pacifist route, it can be interpreted as they will come from the surface to set everyone free, or genocide, they'll come from the surface to kill everyone. So both sides of the prophecy are technically accurate, depending on which route you're going through. Again, in case anyone's forgotten, I'm going through pacifist, so we're going the nice route. Okay. Yo. There he is, Monster Kid. Yo, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to ask you something. All the dots. Man, I've never had to ask this anyone before, but Yo, you're human, right? Man, I knew it. Well, you know, I didn't. I mean, Undyne told me, stay away from that human. So, like, I guess that makes us enemies or something. We don't have to be enemies. But I kind of stink at that. Yeah, same. I don't like being enemies either. Yo, say something mean so I can hate you. Please? No, I can't. I can't. We're going down the nice road. Even if it's what he wants, I can't. No. Yeah, what? So I have to do it? He owes nothing. Yo, I hate your guts. Oh, man, I'm such a turd. I'm gonna go home now. Yo, wait, help! I tripped! We helped him! Yo, Undyne. If you want to hurt my friend, you've got to go through me first. And off she goes until the next episode. She's gone. Yo, you really saved my skin. I guess being enemies was just a nice thought, huh? It's not even a nice thought. I hate being enemies of people. So it's not even a nice thought, really. Well, I guess we'll just have to be friends instead. Again, just because we're just because we're different species or whatever, doesn't mean we can't be friends. You know, again, it's done all the time in fantasy. You know, there's sure, it's. I'm currently watching Black Clover now, and you know again, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, and I'm not 100% complete, but I think once we get through it, I think the humans can be friends with the elves. Again, it's during fantasy all the time with humans living peacefully among, you know, mixed species, you know, like orcs, elves, you name it. So it can. There's nothing wrong with. You can still be friends despite your differences. I mean, again, think of it. I mean, it's the same with it's the same with like anti-racism. You know, like again, we're all different people. You know, it doesn't matter if we're black, white, male, female, Caucasian, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu. None of that matters. At the end of the day, what matters is we're still people. Like you know, we breathe the same air. We bleed the same blood. We speak the same languages. We speak the same words. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we are or who we are. What matters is that we're still people. We're still life forms, and we can be friends. We can be friends, and we can peacefully coexist despite our differences. You know, it's again, man, I should really go home. I bet my parents are worried sick about me, considering you almost just fell off a cliff. Maybe not tell them that bit, though. Later, dude. Bye. Okay, I think... Yeah. I think we're coming towards... Yeah, this is where the Undyne fight is, though. I think after this will be a checkpoint here. So let's just get through this so we can save. 7 human souls, and our King Asgore will become a god. Yeah, you already said that. 6. That is how many we've collected so far. Understand? Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. First, however, as customary to those who have made it this far, I shall tell you our tragic tale of our people. It all started long ago. All the dots? No. You know what? Screw it! Why should I tell you our story when you're about to die? Okay. There she goes. And there she is with her mask off. You! You're standing in the way of everybody's hopes and dreams. Alphys's history books made me think humans were cool. With their giant robots and flowery swordswomen. But you're just a coward. Hiding behind that kid so you could run away from me again. That's not what's going on here, Undyne. It really isn't. And let's not forget your wimpy goody two-shoes stick. Oh, I am making such a difference by hugging random strangers. You know what would be even more valuable to everyone? If you were dead. That's right, human. Your continued existence is a crime. Your life is what stands between us and our freedom. Right now, I can hear everyone's hearts pounding together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this one moment. But now, but we're not nervous at all. When everyone puts their hearts together, we can't lose. Now, human, let us end this right here, right now. I'll show you how determined monsters can be. Step forward when you're ready. Okay, and I'm gonna... Okay, there's the checkpoint. And, yeah. The wind howling feels a determination. But yeah. Just because I don't know how long this is gonna be, like... I don't know how long this episode's gonna be just because of all the stuff with the Temmie armor and stuff, but... I'm gonna leave this episode for now, and next episode we'll be fighting Undyne. So again, I'm keeping the Temmie armor for the next fight, and after that, it's going back in the box. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. To those who are new to me and the channel as a whole, my name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku. It's a pleasure to meet you. To anyone who is new, welcome in. Anyone who wants to get to know me a little better on a more personal level, I do have an introduction video on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Go and check that out. It's got information about me, likes, dislikes, interests, personality, you name it. Go and check that out for basic information about me. In terms of schedule, I upload 5 days a week, typically at 2 PM GMT UK time. Again, you can probably see all that on screen right now. Randomly alternating between, well, again, randomly alternating or just going back and forth between a few games at a time. So right now we've got Undertale for Switch. We've also got, I forget what the other games are, Portal 1 for Switch, and also Bleach Soul Resurrection for PS3. So randomly going back and forth between them. Once something runs out, I will have something to replace it immediately. But anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.